So in this picture, you're seeing the main two types of land. One is urban and one is rural. Rural will be a large open space with a lot of green, and urban is obviously a city covered in buildings, roads, and it has more than 2,500 people. This is a forest land, and forest land is used for harvesting wood, also for wildlife. It's full of fruits, nuts. Problems obviously is deforestation, and the solution is reforestation. Rangelands is a type of land used to grow food. It's to graze cattle. The problem is going to be overgrazing, and the solution is allow land a chance to replenish or fence areas to prevent cattle from grazing. Croplands are lands used to grow crops, or what we call farmlands or grasslands. Problems are pesticides, fertilizers, or I should say any problem associated with farming, as you learned in the previous chapter. Solutions would be to use organic methods of farming, or I should say integrated pest management systems. Parks and preserves. Whenever you see this word, automatically link it to wilderness. Parks and preserves are lands separated by the government for recreation or preservation of animals. Problems is they're usually close to an urban area, and also that politics is definitely a problem with maintaining these areas, and the solution is more laws for protection. Let's focus on urbanization and why it happened, obviously to meet the needs of the growing population. It can happen naturally or through immigration. So people create a city, and it starts with the big green belt, and then cities grow. So some trends or facts in urban areas. Amount of people living in an urban area has increased by 50%. This is mainly dealing with developed countries. Urban areas expand rapidly with number and size. So as the city grows and people flock to the city, the urban area increases, and it usually increases in a specific area. I'm going to talk about that in the next slide. Urban growth is slower in developed countries. So what led to the urban sprawl, or what is a result of it? You're going to have decrease in agricultural lands, or lands for croplands and rangelands. Whenever there was available land and governments funded single-family homes or private businesses, urban sprawl occurred, which is the growth of urbanization. Tax laws encourage this. They would give you subsidies or tax breaks for specific types of growth. Even though you have specific zoning in areas, again, funding or the ability for the state to collect tax can lead to rezoning specific areas. What are problems associated? Loss of land or fragmentation, where you once had an area of land that held specific wildlife or specific species. If there's growth in between those lands, you're going to divide the habitat of those organisms. Water problems, or all problems associated with really overpopulation. Poverty in central cities, increased resource use, and increased pollution.